Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Bartender. I'm Sneha Alam, and today we're gonna speak about bar spoon. So we're gonna speak about only one bar equipment. So when I looked into the history of a bar spoon, I figured out a lot of interesting facts about it. So which I'm gonna share with you guys today. So back then, before mid 1800, there was any kind of spoon or spoon used as a bar spoon for stirring. There was no particular bar spoon back then was used for stirring a drink. So now I can't imagine a good Negroni or a classical martini without using a proper bar spoon. It's very difficult, trust me guys, using a old spoon. Well, we are not doing it anymore, that's the good thing. So back then, in between mid 1800 to late 1800, so the fruity drinks become very famous. So that time they used to serve fruits with the drink. So they have invented one kind of stirrer. They used to say that a stirrer, which is a socket spoon basically. It was a socket bar spoon which was first bring out in between mid 1800 to late 1800, where the bartender used to serve the drink with that spoon. To have the socket spoon have a fork at the back and the spoon at the front. So basically to have the fruit with the fork and to stir the drink which they are drinking. So that was the first spoon back then was used for stirring and then become part of our bar. But nowadays we don't see a lot of socket bars in our bars. Only the one kind of bar spoon we see, which is a marzipan spoon. I hope I pronounce it right, because a lot of people because it's not in our culture to say the exact name of that bar spoon, but only that bar spoon is staying with us nowadays. In every bar you could find that, a marzipan spoon. So then in 1840, that spoon in mid 1800 to late 1800, that spoon was used as a fork and the stirrer. Then later on, this spoon was invented and bring in France, I guess, in the medicinal purposes. So basically this is a long spoon with the spiral at the end. I'll show you, I got the thing. So basically this is a long spoon and the muddler at the back and the spoon in the front. So what they used to do, they used to crush the medicines with this to add it with the liquid to make a liquid medicine. So that's why this spoon was used. But then back in France, one coffee drink become famous, which was with the same name, marzipan, become famous. And for that coffee they have to have a very hard cube of sugar, brute sugar. So they have to use the spoon to muddle the sugar in the coffee and to have it. So we got these two spoons back in 1800s, between mid 1800 to late 1800. We got these bar spoon and become identity of our bar equipments. So what it is basically, what kind of type we got. So normally a bar spoon have to have 12 inches. They have to have a height of 12 inches. That is only considered as a bar spoon. So here we got a spirals. Some have a very smooth surface. It's depend upon how would you like to use it, your preference according to your comfort. Some of them are really heavy, some of them are really light, easy to use. So that's why the light one are easy to twist and turns. That's the good thing as well. So I will tell you the types of bar spoon. So now we got basically three kinds. There is a one more as well, but that's not really famous. That's for the easy use. I will tell you about that as well. So first one is the decorative one, which does not have this muddler at the back, because by the time has changed, generation has changed, people start to like different things. So that bar spoons have a teardrop or a bolt at the back, which can be open and you can clean everything properly. That's the thing. they got. So that is for a decorative purpose. They really don't need for the modeling. Plus it gives a proper balance, not heavy, balance in between. It's as well balanced, so balance, easy to stir. So that is the one kind. And second kind, this one with the muddler. This is actually my favorite one. That's why when I ordered with the muddler, because whenever I make a mojito, I really don't like to give a bad crush or a hard crush to the mint leaf. That you should not do ever, never ever. So I really like to muddle it very lightly, or just clap it on your hand, the mints. That's a story for later classes, but that's why this is my very favorite. Whenever you are using a soft drinks, like something with passion fruits, something with not very hard and rough mint, so I really don't want to crush, or maybe the olives, I really don't want to crush them really badly. It looks very ugly in the glass. So I always use this muddler, just have a light press at the back, good to go. I really love it. So that's basically my favorite. And third one, the socket spoon. I've already spoke about it. It have a fork at the end and the spoon in the front. So basically just to poke the ice, maybe give better dilution for the drink. That's what it is used for. So we got three: the teardrop or bolt one, first one, the one with the muddler, the third one with the fork at the end. And then there is a fourth one, which is bit cheap. If you go to a local bar, if you see, they got a red rubbery thing at the back, which I will never suggest anyone to buy, even if you have your home bar, or even if you have your professional bars, anything, because it's very cheap and the rubber is very difficult to keep up with. It always, you will lose it, and always there is a hygiene matter with that. But that's the cheapest option. If you just want to you want to use it for home, and that's all right. That's gonna be fine. That won't be different. So we're gonna talk about the layering, about the smooth and the spiral one. So a lot of people in the bar really like to use the spiral one, me as well. I will say that. But as you grow and people comfortable, even they do, if you're doing a layering drinks like shots, your B52s and your Bob Marley's, anything. So you're doing the layers, cafe person, layers of it. So it's give a very unique way. The liquid is going through it and pouring in the glass. It looks very good. But yes, I've seen people doing it with the smooth surface as well. It's completely according to your comfort zone. Then we will talk about we're gonna talk about the length of the bar spoon. As I said, it have to be